Yeah, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? You know what it is? You are officially in the mix at 6 with yours truly, Dr. Eddie. What's up, family? You know, come to you every day, Monday through Friday at not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but at 6. We in the mix. Hopefully you're doing great. Come on, put some energy in the chat. Big energy, big energy, big energy, family. Come on, share this with somebody. Share it with somebody. Big energy. Let somebody know we're live. We're locked in. Let's go. For sure. Like we always do at this time. Come on, throw some fire emojis in the chat tonight. Come on, throw some fire emojis in the chat. It's about to be a fireside chat. Come on, do that. In the comment sections in the chat, throw some fire emojis in the chat. It's about to be a fireside chat. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I appreciate you joining me. You know, I'm committed to empowering you to soar higher each and every single day, Monday through Friday, specifically Monday through Friday, right here on the digital airwaves of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, LinkedIn. We're locked in. And of course, on the YouTube side. If you really want to get the full substratum, the full view, the cinematic aspect of the show, join me on the YouTube side. Some of us are displaying the show on your, on your TV, and that's cool too. That's what's up. Dope. I'm with it. Let's rock. However, join me on the YouTube side. As you're watching tonight, let me know where you're watching from. Come on, let me know where you're watching from. Yeah. Yeah. Show me where you're watching from. Shout your city out. Put on for your city. Kayla said New Orleans. Is it New Orleans? Nolans? New Orleans? I'll be in New Orleans in April. I'll be there around my birthday. I got to speak out there, so I'm looking forward to going. Never been there before. Never been there. Travel around pretty extensively, but I've never been to Louisiana. Built to last, Detroit. You got to be built to last if you're from Detroit. Dosolani, Detroit. What's up, Dr. E? We had a great session yesterday in our academy. Sydney, hey, good evening. Rachel G, yes. New month, new gems. All right. I'm trying. Sydney in Dallas, Ruby, Mile High, Colorado. Yeah. By the way, as you're tuning in, listen, you know your timeline could be someone's lifeline. Sanita from Toronto. I love it. You know your timeline could be someone's lifeline. So do me a favor. Please do me a favor. Do me a favor and invite somebody in tonight. Please do that. You're here because you care. So I'd like you to share. Share if you care. Come on. Come on. Share it with somebody. Invite somebody in. Invite somebody in. Facebook family. Come on. Come on. Invite somebody in. Invite a fresh face to the Facebook page, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Yeah, you. Come on. Come on. Invite them to our YouTube. Invite them. Invite them. Invite them here to our courageous conversation tonight. Let's do that. While you're on the YouTube side, this is what I need you to do. I need you to like, I need you to comment, I need you to share, I need you to subscribe. Come on, like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And as I've said before, and I'll continue to say again, my goal in 2024 is to help you reach yours. My assignment is to put you in alignment with your purpose. My job is to empower you to identify your identity. Speaking of identity, if you don't have my new book, my latest book rather, it's called Identity Keys to Discover Your Uniqueness and Unlock Your Greatness. Go ahead and get it now. Yeah, go get it now. Available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, iTunes, Audible, wherever books are sold, ebook, audiobook, hard copy. I got you covered. And also, I can sign your book too by going to EddieConnor.com/shop. You saw right there on your lower thirds on the bottom screen, especially if you're watching me on YouTube and Facebook and some of the ancillary other sites. All right. So go there, connect with me there. And of course, if you're not a part of the Eagles Academy, don't shortchange yourself. If you really want the transformation, the impact, the empowerment, go right now. Be a part of the Eagles Academy. Go get registered right now. TheEaglesAcademy.com is where is where I coach, is where I teach, is where I train, is where I mentor, it's where I empower. We had such an amazing session last night. Talk about building brand identity. But before you build your brand identity with your service, with your product, with your business, you have to first identify your identity. Yeah. You can't convince anybody to buy into you if you don't know what you do. And then also what you provide. Doesn't matter how great your product or your service is. If nobody knows about it, it doesn't exist. I don't want to get into that teaching tonight. You got to be a part of the academy to be a part of it. Strategies, structure, solutions to take your vision and your purpose to another level. I'm showing you how to increase your ideas, your impact, and your influence. Go right now to eaglesacademy.com and get registered. Yeah, it's the place if you want to strategically build your brand, your business, your relationships, your faith, so much more. Grow your greatness, theeaglesacademy.com. Listen, we are in the mix at 6. This is what I need you to do. I need you to share this with at least 6 people. Tag, tweet, text, tell somebody. Let them know we are locked in. Let them know we are here. And we ain't going nowhere. Come on, share it with 6 people. Share this with at least 6 people tonight. Come on, I'm talking to you on all these digital sites, and all these digital avenues. Come on, and invite somebody in tonight. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm telling you right now. Listen, I have a gripe tonight. I know, right? I got a gripe tonight. I know. Of course I do. So last night, after teaching my session in my Eagles Academy, it was a powerful session, by the way, if I do say so myself. Shameless plug. Again, if you're not a member of the Eagles Academy, go there right now, theeaglesacademy.com, get registered, become a member right now. But here it is. I'm opening my email last night. And have y'all ever heard of AARP? Hey, hello from Northeast Florida. Hey, so glad that you joined us. Have y'all ever heard of AARP? Am I just talking to myself tonight? Have y'all ever heard of it? Talk back to me. Text back to me. Type back to me. Somebody's laughing already. I get it, CC. All right. AARP. So some of us, we hear these terminologies and we don't really know what it means. We don't know what the acronym stands for. So AARP stands for the American Association of Retired Persons. For those over the age of 50. Let me say that again. American Association of Retired Persons. For those over the age of 50. 50. One more time. 50. And I ain't talking about Curtis Jackson. I'm talking about 50 Cent at all. I'm talking about the amount of years somebody has lived. Last time I checked, I'm not that age. Last time I checked, I'm not that age. ARP, I love you. ARP, I love what you do for the people. But let me let you know, I do not qualify. I don't qualify. You can unsubscribe me from your list. You know what? They had the nerve. That's why I got a gripe tonight. They had the nerve to send me a confirm your email. I mean, okay, cool. Maybe I want to go to Golden Corral too. And I want a discount too. But not at this expense. Yeah, Amanda. Had to laugh to keep from crying. Brianna, no, not today, Satan. I hear you. I hear you. Devil is a lie. Had the nerve to send me a confirm your email. Talking about to receive email updates. I don't want no updates. I don't want no updates. We good over here. We ain't good, but we still good. You ain't gonna usher me into that. Got the wrong one, buddy. Just had to get that off my chest. Thing's been hanging over my head for the last 19 hours. Here's the thing. You know what the funny thing is, though? Funny thing is, I actually spoke. I've spoken in a lot of different places, but somebody said they are so rude. Somebody said, I know I'm getting close, but I'm not there yet. No, I ain't there yet. I'm not close. But here's the thing. Funny thing is, though, I actually spoke at an AARP event a few years ago. I really did. And I shared the stage with the legendary Donnie Simpson. I remember Donnie Simpson from BT's Video Soul. Yeah. So I'm on stage, standing out there like a sore thumb. Right? I'm looking around me, no contemporaries at all, nobody in my peer group. I'm on stage, standing out like a sore thumb, and everybody's looking at me like, bruh, you don't even belong here. Bruh, ain't it past your bedtime? All right, you just a little too young for this club. And we don't even need to check your ID. So, AARP, if you're listening to me, I love you. I'll come back and talk. I'll make it do what it do. But just unsubscribe me. Cool? Bet. Happy February, everybody. Rachel said they had me they're looking like a caregiver. Yeah, something like that. Looking like I was somebody's grandson. Anyway, happy February, everybody. Happy February. January was a long year, wasn't it? January was a long year. But welcome to February. New month, new blessings, new opportunities. And I believe it's going to be better than January. And this month highlights a celebration of Black history. You know what Dr. Cornel West said? He said, we should not only remember Black history, we should make Black history. We should not only celebrate Black history, what we should do is create Black history. And here's the thing. I've heard so many people Heard so many people say, Black History Month is in the coldest month and the shortest month of the year. They done gave us the coldest month, the shortest month of the year. Y'all see how they just did that to us? False. Time out. Here it is. Here's the facts. Here's the truth. The genesis of Black History Month was the vision from a Black man. Vision of Black History Month first started with Negro History Week. Originated by a Black man by the name of Carter G. Woodson. He was an author. He was a scholar. He was a PhD holder. Born in Virginia in 1875. What Carter G. Woodson did is that he taught himself to read. Here's the thing. He didn't even enter high school till he was 20 years of age. Generally, at the age of 20, you're a sophomore on college campus. By 17, 18, you're walking across that stage. He didn't enter high school till he was 20. But his thirst for knowledge propelled him on through the levels of academia as he matriculated, and he wound up earning his PhD from Harvard University. Isn't that something? Second to only W.E.B. Du Bois as the first two Black men to get their PhDs from Harvard University. The celebratory week of Black greatness, that being Negro History Week, began in 1926. Why'd he choose February? Why'd he choose the coldest month, the shortest month of the year? Simply because two of his favorite people, their birthdays coincided in the month of February, that being Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. So why did he even create Negro History Week? Why did Dr. Carter G. Woodson do that? I'm giving you a crash course history lesson tonight. He created Negro History Week because he felt that the contributions of Black people, of African Americans in these yet to be United States of America were overlooked. Right? He realized we don't live in the United States of amnesia. We have to remind America about the beauty and the brilliance of Black brothers and sisters. He didn't like how the writers of textbooks suppressed and how teachers used and taught the history, and generally teaching that history begins with slavery. And so the vision of Dr. Carter G. Woodson led to the establishment of Black History Month beginning in 1976. And so ever since February of 1976, the legacy of remembering our history each and every single month has continued on in the month of February. But beyond just Black history, in just 1 month is Black History 365. So salute to the life and the legacy of Dr. Carter G. Woodson. And here's the thing. Don't let them make you think that Black history begins with slavery. You got to realize that we come from kings. We come from queens. We come from mighty people. We endured the Middle Passage, the transatlantic slave trade, slavery and segregation and discrimination to 2 presidential inaugurations. Black folks working in the White House to now being the commander in chief in the White House. So last 4 letters of African and the last 4 letters in American spells I can. Think about that. African American, last 4 letters in African, last 4 letters in American spells I can. You'll never know your identity if you don't know your history. And here's the thing, when they're trying to whitewash our history, disguise it using critical race theory, it's critical that we know our history and we see the beauty in being Black. You know what? It's a sad indictment on a generation if our young people know more about Dr. Dre than they do about Dr. King. Sad indictment. Something's wrong. If our young people know more about Migos and Megan Thee Stallion than they do about Madam C.J. Walker and Medgar Evers. We got to change that. It begins with us telling our story, celebrating our history, but not just celebrating it, creating it. And that's that as a matter A fact. For the last few days, y'all, we have been talking about the traits of a kingdom woman. Has it been empowering? Has it been impactful? Come on, have y'all been empowered by it? Have y'all been getting something from it? Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. Yeah. Traits of a kingdom woman. We're going to get into it tonight. We're going to get into it tonight. Let me hit the rewind button. Let me take that and rewind it back. Let me give you a review and a quick recap. I told you for the last few days, we didn't realize we was going to go this far with it. But I told you last few days that a kingdom woman has a foundation of dedication. Foundation of dedication. That's for number one. On to the next one. I told you the second one was that kingdom woman has faith. Her faith is her supernatural superpower. Mentioned that. Thirdly, a kingdom woman is fruitful. Simply because she is faithful, she will be fruitful, and then she's also resourceful. So you got foundation, you got faith. Thirdly, you got fruitful. Fourthly, I said a kingdom woman is focused. She's focused on her focus. She's prudent, which means prudence means to be wise. It means to care for the future. And here's the thing. When you're prudent, you're productive. Come on. If you've been getting something from this, drop a crown. Come on, put your crown, put your emoji crown in the comment section. Come on, if you know you're wearing your crown, you're walking in authority and authenticity. You know your purpose looks good on you. Come on, post your crown. Nothing's going to keep you down. Nothing's going to hold you down. Post your crown. Come on. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, LinkedIn. Post your crown. YouTube, post your crown. Yesterday, we were talking about the fact that a kingdom woman is feminine. Yeah, that's where we left off on. And as I was sharing yesterday, and matter of fact, if you have not reviewed it, go and check it out. Part 1, part 2, part 3. And I'm giving you more tonight with part 4. So many women, as I was mentioning yesterday, have been forced to assume the masculine role in the household, in the relationship, on the job, cultivating her craft and her business, forced into a place where, here it is, you oftentimes feel out of place. Which is why all of that, the amalgamation of it, makes you feel frustrated. Because here it is. You're trying to do what you were never assigned to do. That's where the frustration comes in. Because you're trying to do what you were never assigned to do. And like I told you yesterday, don't lose your gentleness because of life's hardness. Don't stop being good simply because somebody treated you bad. Don't stop being a good woman because of a bad relationship or a marred marriage. That's what you can't do. Because here it is. There's a good woman who wants a good man. It's a good man who wants a good woman like you. But here's the thing. Good man wants a good woman like you, but here's the thing. He wants you to be feminine. Oftentimes, the word feminine has been castigated as meaning weak, less than, subservient, below. We've seen the word submission being defined as slavery. Submission comes from the word sub and mission. Sub means to be under. like a submarine. It's under. Mission now becomes the umbrella. Mission becomes the protection aspect of now I can follow simply because I know where I'm going. A man that don't know where he's going can't lead you anywhere that's in the right direction towards your destiny. Being feminine doesn't mean you're weak. Being feminine doesn't mean, here it is, don't allow social media to make you think that being feminine means you're a pick-me. Right? Doesn't mean you're lifeless, doesn't mean you're helpless, because here's the thing. A gentleman wants a gentle woman. A gentleman wants you to be a gentle woman. So what do I mean? Femininity is more than an outward display. Femininity is more than an outward action. It's an inward disposition. Femininity is about more than you getting your nail done, hair done, everything did, or you fancy, huh? It's about more than you putting your makeup on. About more than you wearing heels and a form-fitting skirt. Femininity and friendliness is a fragrance. Right? Femininity speaks to the attitude. Femininity speaks to your disposition. Femininity speaks to your outlook on life. You can't call yourself a hero for putting out a fire that you started. No. That would be classified as accountability. You don't get the soft life by making a man's life hard. Just a little bit of recap. And so here we find ourselves again tonight. Here we find ourselves again at the traits of a kingdom woman. I know what my producer and I know what my graphic designer showed me. They're going to have the nerve to create a flyer talking about part 5. No, it's the end tonight. Got to move on. Got to move on. And we're moving on tonight. Here's we find ourselves again at the final installment. The final installment of the traits of a kingdom woman. My guy, Larry Robinson. What's going on, brother? Final installment of the traits of a kingdom woman. And not 1, not 2, not 3, but part 4. Listen, if you have not checked out the first 3 parts, do yourself a favor. Check it out. Go to my YouTube. Go hit the playback. Take that, rewind it back. Go back, watch it again. Matter of fact, this is what I want you to do. I want you to just have a watch party. Yeah. Have a watch party. Share it with somebody. Pizza, popcorn, whatever it is. Y'all cooking it up? I don't know. Have a watch party. Yeah. It's a series. Better than Netflix. Better than Amazon Prime. I'm pushing you prime time into your purpose. Are you ready tonight? If you're ready, just type let's go. If you're ready tonight, type let's go. That's a good idea. Share with your church singles group. Yeah. That's good. I like that idea. If you're ready tonight, type let's go. If I don't get enough let's goes, I'm gone. Come on, let's go. Yours truly. Yeah, let's go. Yours truly is telling you, let's go. Del Solani, let's go. Brianna, let's go. Rachel G, let's go. Tanya, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Kayla, Brianna, let's go. Ruby, let's go. CC, Sequetta, let's go. All right, I guess that's good enough. Kayla said, my apologies, I'm cooking. Optimal, let's go. You ought to apologize because you ain't give me no plate. I'm teasing with you. Lovely Petals, let's go. What you cooking tonight? Let us know what you cooking because I'm cooking something up too. Tonight. So I mentioned, let's get to it. I mentioned that a kingdom woman has a foundation. A kingdom woman has faith. She's fruitful. She's fruitful because she's faithful and she has a foundation. She's focused. And then also I said a kingdom woman is feminine. And so tonight, I want to talk about, I don't want to talk about femininity in juxtaposition to masculinity and vulnerability. It's all under the umbrella of a kingdom woman. That's what I want to talk about tonight. I want to talk about femininity in juxtaposition to masculinity and vulnerability. I realize, and even oftentimes, that masculinity and vulnerability cannot coexist in the same space. Because here it is. Oftentimes, vulnerability is castigated and seen as femininity. And here's the beauty of femininity. Your femininity should be a safe haven, should create a space, it should create a safe haven for a man's masculinity. I didn't say, and here's the thing, masculinity does not mean toxic. We have connected toxicity and masculinity together. Just being a man don't mean you're toxic. We keep hearing about toxic masculinity. That's rogue behavior. But true masculinity, right? Your femininity should create a safe haven for a man's masculinity. Ladies, come here. Queens, come over here. Kingdom women, I need you just to lean in real quickly. You can't expect a man to be vulnerable with you and then you use it against him. Let me say that again. Sis, come here. Let me holler at you right quick. You can't expect a man to be vulnerable with you and then him be vulnerable, open up to you, and then now you use it against him. Right? It's tight. It's tight, but it's gonna be all right. So when there's oftentimes a little friction between you two, oh yeah, you go into your mental filing cabinet, pull out the information that he gave you, and say, "Remember, you told me this? That's why this is that because of XYZ." So here it is. Now he's scratching his head. He's a kingdom woman, kingdom man trying to realize what's going on, hearing from this kingdom woman. He's scratching his head, trying to stay cool, right? Trying to stay calm, cool, calm, and collected on the outside. But on the inside, it communicates to a man that he needs to exercise his Miranda rights. Are you hearing me tonight? When a man is vulnerable with you and now you use it against him, he may not communicate to you his frustration. But here's what it is. It communicates to him that he needs to exercise his Miranda rights. Some of y'all scratching your head. You scratching your wig, you scratching your lace front, you scratching your box braids, you scratching your flat iron hair, you scratching your shorty doo-wop curls. I get it. What do you mean a man needs to exercise his Miranda rights? What do I mean? Hear me. He will exercise his right to remain silent. Why? Because he realizes that anything he says can and will be used against him in your court of law. Yeah, he's going to exercise his Miranda rights. Yeah, he knows he's going to be incriminated. Anything he says can and will be used against you in his court of law. And here's the thing. When opening up to you becomes criminal, as men, we stop being vocal. Can I say that again? When opening up to you, when being vulnerable with you becomes criminal, that's when us as men, we stop being vocal. And here's the thing. This is what we'll do as men. I'm trying to let you know. For sure. This is what we'll do as men. We'll shut our mouth, lock it up, and throw away the key. And here's the thing, we'll put our feelings. Yeah, men have feelings too. Is this thing on? Yes, men have feelings. We'll put our feelings, we'll put our thoughts, we'll put our emotions in a vault door. And here's what, because we locked it up, because we threw away the key, you'll never be able to crack the code. You'll never be able to crack the code. You'll never be able to open it up again. Why? I got a brother who said facts. He rocking with me. You know, I'm keeping it 100. Why? Because what we told you, you used it against us. Matter of fact, it's even worse when what we tell you, you now tell somebody else. Y'all remember the movie Soul Food? I don't remember everything about it, but I remember the character Bird, played by the one and only Nia Long. Can I say that again? The one and only Nia Long. I can't be short on that. One more time. The one and only Nia Long. So she's playing Bird. Y'all remember the movie Soul Food? And guess what? Her man was unemployed. He lost his job. And this is what she did. Bird flew over to her ex and told her ex, hey, my man lost his job. Can you hook him up? No. Bad decision. Bad decision. And guess what? The ex is now saying, sure, yeah, I could hook him up. We gonna hook up. And y'all remember what happened? You saw the rest of that movie when her man found out that she told her ex. It was basically on to the next. Oh, he went from 0 to 100. You talk about no emotional. You talk about man couldn't contain his emotions. Yeah. Man couldn't contain his emotions. I don't know if he hit the woman in the movie. I hope he didn't. We don't condone that. But he was sure enough hot. Sure enough hot. Right? So using a man's words against him and then even sharing what he may be dealing with outside of you two is a recipe for disaster. Speaking of soul food. Sometimes here's what you got to do. Sometimes you got to keep your family out of your stuff. Sometimes you got to keep your friends, because everybody don't want to see you happy. A lot of people don't want to see you fail, don't want you to be struggling. They just don't want you to do better than what they're doing. Some people are only happy when you're hurting. Some people are only glad when you're sad. Yeah, some of y'all saying, yeah, he was emasculated. Right. Because here it is. What did I tell you when I was talking about the 5 traits of a kingdom man? If you haven't seen that, go back and watch that. I told you a man's worth is in his work. All of a sudden, in the movie Soul Food, Bird's man felt bad about himself simply because he was without work. I can't provide. Provision comes from me having a job, a business, entrepreneur, 9 to 5, CEO, whatever it is. Then coupled with that, now his business is spread around town. Brother Ryan, I know you understand it, bro. You can rock with me on it. So a man, like I said before, a man will always exercise his Miranda rights. He will say, yep, I got the right to remain silent. because anything I say can and will be used against me in your court of law, because I know you'll use it against me or you'll tell somebody else about what I'm going through. You have to realize, you got to realize, as men, we've already been conditioned to not be expressive. So if a man opens up to you, he's going against the grain of what society, the barbershop, his homeboys, folks out on the block have already told him. You can see Shaq. He's on the social media circuit right now, talking about whatever you do, never open up to a woman. Why? Because she gonna always use it against you. If you haven't seen it on your timeline, trust me, it's gonna pop up. We have been conditioned to not be expressive, not to open up. And it becomes even worse when we do, you use it against us. Listen, I guarantee you, you can bet your bottom dollar that man will shut down. Listen, he'll shut down so much. It's going to take the jaws of life to pry his emotional door open again. Listen, I know a man is tough on the outside, but hear me. Masculinity has fragility. Did you hear what I just said? As tough as he portrays himself to be, as he's the breadwinner, as in many cases, he can lift however much weight he wants to in the gym, bench press, squats, deadlifts, bicep curls, tricep extensions. The list goes on and on. He's tough on the outside. But hear me, masculinity has fragility when it comes to vulnerability. Here's the harsh truth. If I haven't given you enough harsh truth already, I'm talking to you in love tonight. But here's the harsh reality. A man who opens up to you and his vulnerability is violated by you, I need you to hear me. A man who opens up to you and his vulnerability is violated by you, here's what he will do. He will leave you while he's still with you. Did you hear what I just said? He will leave you while he's still with you. What do I mean? Oh, he'll keep you around and still shut down. He will maintain companionship, but not partnership. He will give you gifts and presents, but hear me, not his true presence. Are you understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth tonight? I know you saw Rush Hour, but I ain't going to rush through this hour. He'll give you gifts. He'll give you presents. But he'll never give you his true presence. He'll be there, but not there. He'll be physically present, but mentally and spiritually absent. My guy said, I was that man. Here's the thing. Oh, he'll even take you on a date. He'll take you on a date, but he won't communicate. Oh, yeah, he'll give you affection, but not emotional protection. Absolutely, sis. He'll even hold your hand, but you'll never get close to his heart. Do you hear what I'm telling you tonight? Yeah, he'll hold your hand. He'll hold your hand to where you feel so warm, but his heart is so cold. Can I take it to another level tonight? This is the transformation truth station. Can I take it to another level? Do you know what kills your femininity? What kills your femininity It's jealousy. It's jealousy. Why? Because of the crippling spirit of comparison. You telling that man, well, uh, Johnny and Patricia Smith down the street, they go here. They do this. They go on this vacation. They go there. So now in his mind, you're telling him that I got to be like another man for you to accept me as your man. Now you find yourself comparing your relationship to somebody who you see on the outside, but you really don't know how it's set up on the inside. You see folks who are celebrities, folks who are on social media as a power couple, not realizing that oftentimes power couple means power struggle. Crippling spirit of comparison, comparing yourself to another sister. Hmm? Who does she think she is? Oh, she thinks she all that. Well, this she you're referring to could be somebody who blesses you. The she who you're referring to could be somebody who wants to do business with you and sow into your vision. The she that you're referring to could be someone who actually wants to be your prayer partner, who doesn't want to pray on you, but actually wants to pray with and for you. But here's the thing, you jealous of her. Here's what baffles me. A lot of times we're hating on folks, we're jealous of people who we should be learning from. Woo! Hello, somebody. I can't get nobody talking to me tonight. Come on, Jasmine. You missing your blessing. That's right. Come on. You jealous of folks who you should be learning from. Make it make sense. A know-it-all really knows nothing at all. I gotta be quicker to learn than to teach. Sometimes when you're in the company of greatness, it's not for you to open up your mouth, it's for you to listen. Well, I ain't finna let no man run over me. I'm not gonna let nobody mistreat me. Urgh. Really? See, that's that hurt within that's been so suppressed, that's been bottled up, right? That needs healing internally. We know how to look healed, but we still hurting on the inside. We know how to look healed on the outside, but we still hurting on the inside. You can't take your past hurt out on somebody who had nothing to do with it. Stop making the present man, stop making the present people, stop making your present relationships suffer because you haven't gotten over past hurt. If you're going to take it out on other people, be by yourself. Yeah, you said it. You can do bad all by yourself, so do it. But until you begin to do good all by yourself, don't make anybody pay for the crime that they exacted on you. Because now you go through life limping instead of leaping. You go through life living as a victim rather than living victoriously. And guess what? Because you have been so victimized, because you have internalized it, guess what? Now you move from victim to perpetrator. Why? Because hurting people hurt people, but only healed people heal people. When I'm healed, now I'm not bleeding on people who didn't cut me. Are you with me tonight? Come on. If you're with me tonight, just type I'm here. Come on. If you're with me tonight, just type I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Come on. Didn't bring nothing sugar coated. I brought soul food, and I'm not talking about the movie. Didn't bring nothing with no, sprinkles and cherries on top. I ain't got that here. Come on, I need folks who are tap in, tap, tap, tap in, tapped in, tuned in. I'm here. When I'm here, I'm present emotionally. When I'm here, I don't numb what I feel. When I'm here, I understand the psychosocial, emotional aspect to me being a human being. I'm not a human doing, I'm a human being. I don't live my life on autopilot. You know what one of the most powerful scriptures is? One of the most powerful scriptures that I believe a lot of people gloss over, and it speaks to the humanity wrapped in Jesus's divinity, the hypostatic union. I don't want to get too theological tonight. But one thing that speaks to the emotional aspect beyond the scripture, Jesus wept. Some of it's, listen, some of us, that's all the only scripture we know. But here's the thing. There's a scripture that says, we have not a high priest who cannot be touched with the feeling of our infirmities. What does that mean? He's got a pulse on our pain. Right? He understands what we're going through, and he's got a heart for you to not just bring you out, but to cause you to break through. The tough thing is to be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't feel the feeling of your infirmity. I don't just sympathize, I empathize with you. Rejoice with those who rejoice, weep with those who weep. Time for mourning, time for dancing, time for war, time for peace. You trying to move into a place of peace, and folks want to make war with you. You know you in a battle, but folks trying to be peaceful with your enemies. Can you feel where I'm coming from? I need somebody in my life who can empathize and not just sympathize. A lot of people just feel bad for you, who pity you. But not enough people are going to empathize with you to pick you up. Jason, you said emotional intelligence at its finest. We got emotional intelligence savior. Got to understand this. More than attractability and compatibility. Here's what it's about. The question that you have to ask, is there purposeful suitability? Beyond chemistry, man, woman, male, female, that dynamic. Beyond chemistry, beyond biology. Oh, yeah, you got chemistry. You both love the same type of music. Grew up from the same type of community. Chemistry, got biology. You got attractability. Got compatibility. But you can still be lacking suitability. Suitable means that you're a fit for me. And here's the thing. Suitability doesn't just mean socioeconomic status. Suitability doesn't mean that we have the same amount of education. Suitability does not mean that we both are authors. We're both speakers. We're both engineers. We're both in the medical field. You don't have to do what I do to love me through what I go through. You don't have to do what I do, but do you support what I do? That's the question. I can't beat you being you. You can't beat me being me. I don't need you to be me. And I don't want to be you. But can we make it do what we do? Make it do what it do together. Suitability. It's a fit, because here's the thing. Two becoming one is friction. Listen, I wasn't raised to be with you. You weren't raised to be with me. This wasn't a dowry. This wasn't like the Old Testament. Families grew up together. You were groomed to be with me. We're not like other cultures. I was groomed to be with you. Hmm? That's it, Diamond. I need you to be good at being you because I'm going to be good at being me. Right? So more than attractability and compatibility is there purposeful suitability. And here's the thing. Yeah, you've done all the work internally. You've done all the work internally, but you still won't smile at nobody. We talking about femininity tonight. Femininity in juxtaposition with masculinity and vulnerability. You've done all the work internally. You've been to all the workshops. You've been to all the conferences. You've been to all the singles night sessions. You've been to the ladies' love lounge. I don't know what that is, but ladies getting together, putting on pajamas, talking about men, talking about life, whatever the case may be. The prayer and pajamas party. You went to it. You were part of Rachel G's coaching session, right? You got this. You're a kingdom woman. You're a kingdom woman, but you're a hard woman. I get it. All the hurt that you've been through, all the things that were deleterious to your destiny, all the times people put you down, all the times that people did not embrace you, people who misaligned you, misused you, even abused you. It would harden anybody. You done all the work though, but you won't smile. Kingdom woman, but a hard woman. Make it make sense. Because here's the thing, your outlook will change when you embrace the challenge of being a healed woman. You can go through all the conferences and still not heal. You can go through all the sessions and still not be made whole. I need you to hear me tonight. Your femininity is needed and necessary. We can't just have just a whole dynamic of just masculinity out here. We need the feminine touch. We need the natural nurturing nature of a woman. Woman wonderfully orchestrating magnanimous achievements naturally. Right? And hear me. As I said, your femininity is needed and is necessary. You can be dignified. You can be elegant. You can be classy. You can be virtuous all at the same time. With a little touch of hood too. It's all good. Don't discount that. You're a kingdom woman from the east side. You're a kingdom woman from the west side of the kingdom. Right? Yeah, okay. You got a little touch of hood to you. Mm-hmm. You're a cross between Mary the Mother Jesus and Mary J. Blige. I get it. Cross between it. Proverbs 31 says this. It says strength and dignity are her clothing. Not Gucci, not Louis Vuitton, not Coach, not Michael Kors, not Louboutin, not Alexander McQueen, not Givenchy, not Charles Jardin. Another version says strength and dignity are her clothing. Another version says this, she smiles at the future. Come on. I believe for a sister tonight, God is restoring your smile. The most beautiful thing about you is not your curves, is not your hips, is not your lips, it's not your fingernails, it's not your hair gel, it's not your mascara, it's your makeup. The most beautiful thing about you is the smile that curves across your face. I believe tonight God is restoring a sister's smile tonight. Queen, your smile is coming back again. It's not going to be a smile that's forced. It's not going to be a smile simply because now you go from being angry to saying I'm blessed and I'm highly favored because you know the lingo, you know the script. No, 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 no. Your smile is being restored again. You're going to really have some genuine laughter now. You're going to really have some genuine love. You're going to really have some genuine joy. Why? Because your joy is script. What the old folks say, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. The joy is not going to be contained in what you have. It's going to be contained in who you are. The smile is going to be about what you healed from. The smile is going to be about the scars that you lived through. The beautiful scars that you even have, because the beautiful scars become your testimony. This is what I've been through, but this is what I've lived through. You see the glory, but I need you to know my story. Your smile is coming back again. Your smile is being restored again. Your smile is being regenerated again. Don't let bad situations stop you from being a good person. And here's the question tonight I want to ask you. Why did you stop smiling? Hmm? Kayla said, I didn't start smiling and laughing a lot until 2 years ago. Took a lot for me to get there. Why'd you stop smiling? Who caused you to stop smiling? What caused you to stop smiling? You know why you stopped smiling? Simply because you kept thinking about what was going wrong. You kept thinking about what went wrong versus smiling about what's going to go right. Don't lose your mind over the house you lost, because you're going to need your mind for the bigger one that you're getting ready to step into. Don't lose your mind over the relationship that you lost, because you're going to need your mind for the right marriage. Don't lose your mind over the divorce, because you're going to need your mind for the 20th wedding anniversary. Don't lose your mind over the money you lost, because you're going to need your mind for the new bank account that you're getting ready to open. Don't lose your mind over the job you lost, because you're going to need your mind when you open up the business. Don't keep thinking about what went wrong. You got to renew your mind. You got to transform your mind for what's getting ready to go right. Here's what you got to do. You got to unlearn some bad behaviors and some bad habits and some self-sabotage. You got to unlearn to relearn. You got to unlearn to relearn. And when you unlearn to relearn, here's what you'll realize, that this is going to be your season where you're reintroduced to people who've already known you for years and years and years. This is going to be the season for you that, yes, it's going to be a reintroduction, but it's going to be a rediscovery of who it is that you are. My goodness, you've grown these past few years. My goodness, you've grown this past decade. I know of you, but now I see in you what I didn't see before. It's a rediscovery because you unlearned to relearn. Why? Because here it is. You realize that it's not solely about what's on you, it's about what's within you. It's not solely about what's on you. It's about complementing the value that's within you. Here's when you lose your femininity. You lose your femininity when you lose your identity. You lose your femininity when you lose your identity. Don't lose your identity in your femininity. Why? Because you're much more valuable than you realize. Where are my queens at tonight? Come on, every queen, put a crown in the chat. Come on, every queen, put a crown in the comment section. Come on, tonight is your night to crown yourself. You're much more valuable than you realize. You are a queen, quintessentially unique, empowering everyone naturally. Wear your crown. Wipe your frown and wear your crown. Lift up your head because your crown is slipping down. Pick your crown up off the floor. Crown yourself with love. You got to crown yourself with peace. You got to crown yourself with increase. You got to crown yourself with joy. You got to crown yourself with identity. You got to crown yourself with authority. You got to crown yourself with unity. You got to crown yourself with your greatness. You got to crown yourself with your uniqueness. Right? You're too unique to compete. You're too rare to compare. Don't forfeit your femininity for anybody. Hear me. I want you to understand this tonight. I want you to hear me on this. Don't wait to have someone to feel like you are someone. Let me say that twice because it's so nice. Let me talk to the folks in the back, in the chat. Yeah. Let me talk to the folks in the back, in the chat. Don't wait to have someone in order to feel like someone. That part. Right? Because here it is. Sometimes you tell yourself yes by saying no to what and who isn't good for you. Sometimes you got to tell yourself yes by saying no to what and who isn't good for you. Why? Simply because God is sending the right people into your life. Hear me tonight, who don't just want more from you, but they want more for you. Do you hear me tonight? Somebody said it's so good. I'm so glad. I'm tuned in. It's 2 a.m. in South Africa. Shout out to South Africa. Shout out to the motherland. I'm trying to help you understand. Do you hear me tonight? God is sending the right people in your life who don't just want more from you, but they want more for you. Right? Because we got too many people in our life who make more withdrawals than deposits. You know what it's like. You go ahead. Go to Chase and make more withdrawals than deposits. Yeah, they're going to chase you away. Go to Bank of America. Make more withdrawals than deposits. You got to overdraft. You're in the red. Bankrupt. And in many cases, too many times in relationships, we have filed Chapter 11. What does that mean? Chapter 11 is another way of saying bankruptcy. We have allowed people to bankrupt us, not just financially, but mentally, spiritually, socially, emotionally, interpersonally, emotional intelligently. Do you hear me? We have allowed people to bankrupt us. Why and how? Because we didn't create healthy boundaries. Sis, you creating healthy boundaries don't mean you're masculine. It still means that you can now make a decision being feminine. You've allowed people to make more withdrawals than deposits. And then now you're trying to pour into other people, but now you find yourself pouring from an empty cup. And here's the thing, you know what our issue is? Too many times we're pouring one from an empty cup. And if we have a little bit of something in it, we're pouring into people who have holes in their cup. Do you hear me tonight? You got so many people in your life who drain you and never refresh you. Oh, yeah. Like an outlet. Plugging your phone cord into the outlet. I got all the juice from you. I got all the charged up from you. Now I can move on. But in many cases, for them to be charged, you had to be depleted. But then here it is. When you're depleted, does the person who you charged up come back and replenish you? No. So as a result, now you're helping people while you're hurting. You're helping people while you're hemorrhaging. Simply because you allow people to make more withdrawals than deposits. And here's as a result of it, now you go through life because your cup is empty. You go through life parched, if not dehydrated. You are so thirsty that now you'll choose love from anybody to make you feel like somebody. Am I talking to somebody tonight? Hmm? Having somebody doesn't make you feel like somebody. Because guess what? When the relationship is over, when the relationship is going awry and askew, if your worth was only in them, you'll be looking for love in all the wrong places. I hope I'm making it make sense tonight. Am I speaking life into somebody's life tonight? That's why I said God is sending people in your life who don't just want more from you, but they want more for you. How will I know? I got to look at the fruit. You will know a tree by the fruit it bears. You picking oranges off a orange tree, hoping hoping it's gonna be apples. You're trauma bonding with people who have toxic traits and triggers, hoping that you'll find healing with them. I'll know a tree by the fruit it bears. Like I said, you don't have to have somebody to realize you are somebody. In your singleness doesn't mean you're hopeless. Singleness doesn't mean a curse. Singleness can become a great blessing. Singleness can move you into a place that is now sacrificial. Singleness can now help you realize your self-worth. Singleness can move you into a place of wholeness. Because here it is. A lot of times we feel like we're divided. We feel like we're a fraction simply because you're in your single season. It's just a season. Last time I checked, and I'm more English than math, but one is a whole number. Why are you allowing yourself to feel fractured? Why are you allowing yourself to feel defeated? You can be successfully single. Why? Because who you are in your singleness will either lead to a marital bless or a marital mess. Marriage is a merger. Two becoming one, two coming together, not competition, but collaboration. Marriage is a ministry. If ministry is about service, if you don't want to serve and you only want to be served, if serving is below you, marriage is beyond you. Why? Because marriage takes work. I, I heard a bishop tell me one time, he said, "It's three rings." He said, "It's three rings to marriage. Three rings." Somebody just typed three rings tonight. I ain't talking about Lord of the Rings. Somebody just typed three rings. Type three rings tonight. He said, "It's three rings when it comes to marriage." He said, "It's an engagement ring. It's number one." He said, "It's a wedding ring." And then here's the last one: engagement ring, wedding ring, last one, suffering. Let me ring the bell tonight, right? Is suffering when I'm not connected to the right one. It becomes suffering when you allow people who don't enjoy being married to now push you into being married in a place that's too premature, to where you settle for Ishmael when God wants to give you Isaac. Do you hear me tonight? Hmm? You did something premature. You settled for Ishmael, but you can't even laugh with Isaac. Come on. Help me somebody tonight. I ain't talking about Boaz. We dealt with that. I'm talking about Isaac. Been through enough pain. Now it's time for you to get some gain from it. Permanent things with temporary people. Told you. Marriage is a merger, two becoming one, not competition, but collaboration. Marriage is a ministry, it's service. You can't be the one being served all the time. You can't be the one with a handout all the time. You ain't gonna give nothing. No, I'm not talking about gifts. I'm talking about the things that you can't see. If you don't want to be in the service, marriage is the service business. You got marriage is a merger, it's a ministry, but here's the thing, it's also a mirror. Marriage is a merger, it's a ministry. And in many cases, because it's not a ministry, it becomes misery because of the power dynamics. It's a merger, it's a ministry, it's a mirror. Why is it a mirror? Because yes, it's going to expose the beauty when you're in the taking the selfies. You move from selfies to ussies. Going on vacay, laid up with your boo, your bae, your spouse in your house. You're not a knife, you're a wife. He's not a husband, he's a hammer. He's not a hammer, he's a husband. You're not a knife, you're a wife. Yeah, we like that mirror. The mirror of here comes the bride. The mirror of dressing in the same color pajamas during the holidays. But here's the thing. The mirror will not only expose the beauty, it'll also expose the ugly. And here's the thing. The ugly shows up with what you have internally. That's why I say, whoever you are in your singleness will either lead to a marital bless or a marital mess. What God has joined together, let no man put asunder. But guess what? We do it. It's an undoing. We put it asunder with our hands. That's right. Wear your crown. So here's the thing. A kingdom woman, she has a foundation. She's faithful. She's fruitful. She's focused. And she's feminine. I want to talk to my sisters tonight. You're not just every woman. You're a kingdom woman. Come on, just type kingdom woman. Every queen tonight. My sister from another mister. Every mother, every daughter, every grandmother. Every lady who knows her field. Come on, type kingdom woman. You're a kingdom woman. You're not going to let anybody put your crown down. You're not going to let nobody steal your crown. Come on, kingdom woman, kingdom woman. Kingdom woman for a kingdom man. Kingdom woman who understands her foundation. A kingdom woman who has faith. A kingdom woman who bears fruit, a kingdom woman who's focused on her focus, a kingdom woman who isn't afraid to be feminine. Not just every woman, you're a kingdom woman, wonderfully orchestrating magnanimous achievements naturally. Yeah, that's what it is. Come on, I want you to encourage your sister tonight. I want you to encourage your sister with these words tonight. Tell her, you go, girl. Come on, type that in the chat tonight. Come on, you ain't competing to try to be who's the best kingdom woman. Listen, can't nobody compete against you. You're too unique to compete. You're too rare to compare. Nobody can beat you being you. You are one of one. You are the only one. Come on, encourage another sister tonight on your timeline. Encourage another sister tonight on Facebook. Encourage another sister tonight on Instagram. Encourage another sister tonight on TikTok. Encourage another sister tonight on LinkedIn and tell her, you go, girl. Encourage another sister tonight on YouTube. Tell her, you go, girl. You go, girl. You grow, girl. Yeah. Why? Because a win for you is a win for me too. You don't just operate in a silo. I'm not competing against you. I need what you have. I need to collaborate you. 2 or 3 are gathered. He's in the midst. Here's what happened when Elizabeth and Mary came together. I got to go tonight. Somebody got to know it. Somebody got to know it. I got to show it. Ruby said part 5. I got to end it tonight. When Mary and Elizabeth came together in scripture, Elizabeth was carrying John the Baptist in her womb. Mary's carrying Jesus in her womb. Both boys in the womb are cousins to each other. Scripture says, when Mary walked in the house and gave salutation, what's another word for salutation? It's greetings. I don't know if she said, what up, though? I don't know if she said, hello. I don't know if she said, hey, girl, how you doing? I don't know if she said, sis. I don't know if she said, queen. But I know she meant that thing. I don't know if she said, you go, girl. I don't know if she called her kingdom woman. I don't know what she did. But scripture says she gave a salutation. I don't know what word she used, but it was a greeting. It was a hello. And all of a sudden, when the women came together, scripture says that the babies leaped. Listen, you know you got the right one in your corner. Somebody just type leap tonight. Rachel G, you already there. Somebody just type leap tonight. Type leap. I'm leaping over my past. I'm leaping over this divorce. I'm leaping over this abuse. I'm leaping over this pain. When the women came together, the babies leaped. You know you got the right person in your corner when it's a circle and not a cage. You know you got the right person in your corner that when you see them, when they speak life into you, when they greet you, they make the vision in you leap to another level. I'm tired of being around people who just want to bring me down. I need to be around people who make my vision leap, who make my vision jump, who make me go from here to there, who understand this. Hear me. If they're not hating on you because you got blessed, they're not hating on you because you got a new car. They're not waiting on you because you got a new house. They're not waiting on you because you got a house with your spouse. They're not waiting on you because you got engaged. They ain't waiting on you because you got hating on you because you got a fiance. They understand this, that if God is blessing my neighbor, he's in my neighborhood. Do I got some neighbors tonight? Come on, type leap, type leap. If God is blessing your neighbor, he's in your neighborhood. Why? Because what your neighbor got is a preview of what God has for you. It's a trailer. God, I ain't even got to see the whole movie yet. I trust you with the trailer. I trust you because you gave me a sneak peek preview because my sister got blessed and I'm genuinely happy for her. Why? Because I know mine is on the way. Come on, come on. Yeah. You go, girl. Leap. Leap over that pain. Leap over that stinking thinking. Leap over that past and that prison of people's opinions. Leap over the abuse. Leap over the torment. Leap over the trauma. Leap over the trial. Leap over the triggers. Leap into your testimony. You might be weeping. Yeah. I had to weep in order to leap. Why? Because weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Your tears are watering the seed for your harvest. You about to rejoice over what you cried about. You about to leap over what made you limp. You about to laugh over what used to be a liability. Come on. Some of y'all in type leap. You need to type leap. I believe if you type leap, you're going to see a leap in your finances. You're going to see a leap in your business. You're going to see a leap in your marriage. You're going to see a leap in your relationships. You're going to see a leap in your children's lives. Going to see a leap in your education. You're going to see a leap in whatever you put your hands to is going to prosper. Yeah. I had to weep to leap. From weeping to leaping. Put your crown back on, Queen. Celebrate yourself, sis. Win as a wife. Cultivate as a CEO. Let's go. Let's grow. Here it is. Psalm 46:5 says this. I speak this over every kingdom woman's life tonight. God is within her. She will not fail. Yeah. You ought to subscribe that and prescribe that over your life tonight. God is within her. She will not fail. You ought to just put your hand on your head. You ought to put your hand on your heart. You ought to say, God is within me. I will not fail. My family won't fail. My business won't fail. My house won't fail. My spouse won't fail. My idea won't fail. My contacts becoming contracts won't fail. My ideas becoming income won't fail. My impact and my influence won't fail. Because I got a foundation. I bear fruit. I got faith. I'm focused. And you're walking powerfully in your femininity. Hear me tonight. Hear me tonight. I want you to be around other people who not only make you leap, but empower you to soar. Did you hear what I just said? Tonight, I want you to make sure that you're around people who not only leap, but who empower you to soar. You need to be in a space and a place of people who don't only want transformation for themselves, they want transformation for you too. Why? Because a win for you is a win for them too. They don't operate out of a spirit of competition. They operate in a spirit of collaboration. And hear me tonight. I want you to be a part of the amazing Eagles Academy. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. I want you to be a part of the amazing Eagles Academy. Strategy, structure, solutions, ideas to empower you to walk into your purpose, to leap, and to soar to another level. If that's you tonight, yeah, listen, I need to grow my greatness. I need to take my life to another level. I need to increase my ideas, my impact, and my influence. Go right now. Go to the eaglesacademy.com. Come on. Leap with us, soar with us, join us. If you think this is impactful, if you think this is powerful, wait, just wait until you get into the digital doors of our amazing academy that will absolutely blow your mind. Go right now. The eaglesacademy.com. Yeah, it's the place where I coach. It's where I teach. It's where I train. It's where I mentor. It's where I give you strategy, structure, and solutions to manifest your vision. That's what it's about. You say, well, me being a part of the academy, what else do I get? Listen, you're part of our master classes. You're part of our live sessions. You're part of all of our workshops that we do. You have access to every single session that we have ever done. We got over close to 200 sessions, hundreds of hours worth of content that is at your disposal on relationships, on business, on finances, on growing your greatness, on increasing your faith, on maximizing your purpose. The list goes on and on. Wanting to develop innovative skills and solutions and transformation that you want to see. You're tired of remaining where you are and you know that there's more for you. Come on. Let me show you how to get there from here. Yeah, right from where you are. Let me show you how to level up, leap, and soar to another level and another dimension. As I said before, 2024 is not just the year to receive more, it's the year to become more. And we're helping you to become more when you step into our digital door. Because I'm on the mission this year. My goal is to help you achieve yours. That's my goal in 2024. My goal is to help you achieve yours. Go right now, the eaglesacademy.com. Make an investment in yourself. Make an investment in your purpose. Make an investment in your dream and your destiny and your drive. Because not only are you going to survive, more than that, you're going to thrive. Where are my authors out here tonight? Those who are authors, just type author. Author, yeah. Even if you haven't written a book, I'm speaking life over your life that you are going to write a book. I'm speaking life over those who already have books that is going to flourish. I'm giving you the blueprint to make it flourish. Giving you the blueprint to make it flourish. Go right now. theeaglesacademy.com/store, as well as accessidentity.org/author. Revolution not only be televised, it'll be digitized. You need to get your hands on it. You need to get your hands on the bestseller book blueprint. Kayla, Deborah, Grace. There's a grace on what I'm teaching you on how to actually take your book to another level, how to manifest your manuscript, take it to the marketplace, increase your sales, become an authority as an author. Jasmine. Yeah. Go ahead, check that out. I've also got something when you go to the eaglesacademy.com/store. I've got 2 free resources for you. You want to get those. One is that More in 2024, my ebook. Maybe you already have that. I just released something new for you. It's called The Art of Communication. You can download my free ebook, Art of Communication, where the fact is that your words are paintbrush. What words are you painting when you're speaking? Whatever you're building, trust me, you can build it better if you use better words. I'm showing you how to use your words to create your world. Go get that free digital download. It's a video. You can watch it. right? Free digital training, art of communication. Also have, as we talk about authors, also have another product out there as well. I've got a lot of different products out there. I'm trying to even remember what the name of it is. Yes, successful author strategies. Tanya, make sure you get that too. Successful author strategies. It's a video training where I'm telling you, because everybody's not always visual. Some people are not always, kinesthetic and auditory. Some people are just straight up visual. For those of us who, visual, you want to hear it and see it, go get the successful speaker strategies. That's there as well at theeaglesacademy.com/store. You can get that, as well as whenever you write a book, people are going to ask you to talk about it. You want to get my successful speaker strategies 4.5-hour digital training. Yeah, 4.5-hour digital training. I'm showing you everything that I have done to rock the stage as a TEDx speaker, to captivate an audience when I'm speaking at a community center, to help people be inspired and empowered to increase their faith walk at a church. Go get it. Go get it. You want to go get the bestseller book blueprint. I've written 16 books. I think I know a thing or two about a thing or two. Spoken all over the world. I think I know a thing or two about a thing or two. I'm not sharing with you what I'm not good at doing. I'm sharing with you what works. I'm giving you strategy, structure, and solutions with systems to grow your greatness. Flying by the seat of your pants, hoping on a prayer. You got to have strategy, structure, solutions, principles, not just praying for a miracle. We got to be wise. Go get something that's going to actually speak life into your life and show you the steps to take what you do to another level. Did you receive anything tonight? Did anybody receive a thing or two tonight? Yeah. Is anybody's life lifted tonight? Anybody's life lifted tonight? Kingdom woman, you've come into the kingdom for such a time as this. You're the Esther of your generation. You're the Esther of your family. The Esther of your community. It's time to show yourself mighty and show yourself strong. Stop hiding. Come out of the hiding. Walk into your purpose and your power. Because this is the time, your season of restoration and your season of transformation. Tanya said, all the leaping, I got good knees now. Brianna, bless you. Jasmine, bless you. Rachel G, you said we need an altar call. That's right, Deborah. Leap. I hope this spoke life into your life tonight. Hope it spoke life into your life. I did not see the traits of a kingdom woman going to 4 different parts, but hopefully you felt it from my heart to yours. Luca May, thank you. Lucy, thank you so much for watching from Tanzania. Lord have mercy. Africa. Bless you. Bless you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. I'm coming back tomorrow. I really should just, take a hiatus because y'all had me laboring from Kingdom Man Part 1 Kingdom Man Part 2, and Part 2 was about 2 hours. Grace says she's watching from South Africa. Hey, Grace, more grace to you. Then we went into Kingdom Woman Part 1, Kingdom Woman Part 2, Kingdom Woman Part 3, Kingdom Woman Part 4. I'm wore out, y'all. y'all put me to work. But no, we're gonna go to something new tomorrow. Going to go to something new that I think is going to really empower you. So, listen, I'm out of time, but I'm not out of truth tonight. You know, I'm yours truly, Dr. Eddie. I appreciate y'all sticking with me, staying with me. I thank you for the love. Listen, if you have not already, please hit like. Come on, I think I've helped you out, empowered you. Can you help a brother out as well? I need you to hit the like button. If you're not on YouTube, come over to YouTube real quickly. Hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, like, comment, share, subscribe on the YouTube side. Come on, hit the subscribe button. My new people who are watching, come on, hit the subscribe button. Come on, welcome to the family. Welcome to In the Mix. Let's mix it up a little bit. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I need you to check it out. I need you to be a part of it. Rachel G said, since I did, she said, now do 5 traits of a kingdom marriage. I don't feel that I don't feel that in my shana now yet. We'll see. We never know. Tanya, I'm so blessed to bring out your greatness. Deborah, thank you so much. We look to see you in our academy next week, hopefully. If you have not joined the academy, make sure that you do so. theeaglesacademy.com. Those of you who are watching. But you know, in the Mix at 6, we do this daily, Monday through Friday. Yeah, on the digital airwaves of Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Twitter, and especially on YouTube. Head over to the YouTube side. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. Appreciate that. And if you have not followed me, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We don't stop at EddieConnorJr. You know, as I always say, if I can help you or serve you in any way, please reach out to me, your brother from another mother, your man, 100 grand. It's been fun, but I got to run. As always, it's great talking to amazing people like you. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to keep the faith and believe that it's going to be bigger, better, and brighter. Keep soaring higher. Peace and love.